Hey everyone! So it's day 2 of Project Guru, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial recreation from the wonderful, fabulous, super hilarious, and goofy, and I love her, NikkieTutorials. So I'm going to thank Esmerby, maybe? For recommending and requesting this look. This is the Sarah Jessica Parker New Year's Eve inspired tutorial. And there's one big glaring difference if you've seen that tutorial, and that is her color pop is purple and not teal. But what she uses in the tutorial is a purple liquid liner from Urban Decay, and I don't have a purple liquid liner, period. Usually I'll say, you know, substitute what you do have, and I really liked the way that this particular technique of blending out a liquid liner looked, so I knew I had a teal one. So we pulled this out, which is definitely the same as what she did except for different. Second thing is, I only got to watch this tutorial once today with no sound, and now I'm actually unable to watch it again because I can't get my YouTube to work at this second with the equipment that I own. One is occupied and one isn't telling me it's not going to load, so I'm basically having to do this by memory. Alright, so we should just dive right in. Yes. Why am I ducking like this? I'm going to talk with this one and not voice over because I want to. First thing we're going to do, Rubenesque Paint Pot by MAC. Would help if it was right side up. And there was an eyelash stuck to that. I didn't even know that. There's where that went. How about this time? You can see it. It's going to go all over as a primer. Alright, so I'm going to take the first Naked palette here and I'm going to use Buck. My crease. Warm, lighter brown will do. Is what she used. I don't know because I can't watch it right now. But it was some sort of MAC brown, like ochre, soft ochre I think is what it was. So we put that in the crease. Make sure we do a good job of blending it, even though we can blend it out more with highlight later. I'm going to use the same color that she did, and that's Honey Lust. Mine came in an old palette, but it is a permanent color, or it was last time I checked. I don't know, MAC was disregarding a lot of stuff. It is pretty much the shadow form of Rubenesque Paint Pot, because when you put it over Rubenesque, son, you can't even tell, son. I mean, it's like the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah. What? I don't know. Okay, so next up I got the NYX pencil in Electric Blue. I used this yesterday for the Goldie Starling look. I used this, yeah, what I said. And that I'm just gonna So I've got my BH Cosmetics 120 palette, the second edition, and there's this teal here. Apply that over my blue. And while I've still got some on my brush, I'm just gonna take the blue that's right next to it. I'm gonna run that Okay, next up I'm taking my LA Splash color, my liquid liner. It's called Teal Mania, and I am gonna apply that over the blue, and then I'm gonna take a brush like this one blend that teal out. Next up I have my NYX pencil in Black Bean. It's this thing. I know mine looks a little messy right now. And I'm going to apply that in the water. Don't worry if you get a little messy there because I'm going to now just blend that part out and make it so it smudges along in the blue. Take the leftover blue that's on my pencil brush here, just kind of run it over the edges so I make sure I still have a good blue base there. Now with that same Black Bean, I'm going to take a flat brush like this one and I'm just going to kind of work it into my upper lash line. Nikki uses false lashes in this tutorial, or in this look, so that kind of gives her the same effect here, but I'm not going to be putting false lashes on, so I want to have that same sort of smolder right there along the lash line so it makes those look darker. Okay, next up I'm going to take the NYX White Pearl and a little bitty brush like this one, and I'm just going to apply that here in the inner corner, blending it down and up and out. A little mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline Define-A-Lash. Okay, so now for blush, the first thing I did was apply a little bit of an Arbonne bronzer. Just applied that kind of in a C shape along here, up into my temple. And then I took the MAC blush in Love Thing, just kind of ran that over the top of it. And then because it was too harsh, which this one too, I blended it out with a different brush. Okay, so for her lips, she lined them with the MAC pencil Stone and then filled them in with a neutral color. I don't have that pencil, so I'm just going to fill my lips in with this kind of neutral muted brown. Right. Okay, so that is all I have for the NikkieTutorials Guru recreation inspiration look for her Sarah Jessica Parker New Year's Eve inspiration look. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Tomorrow will be a new day, a new guru, and like always you can go back to the original video, my New Year, New YouTube video, and put down what video, what guru you want to see. And who knows, they might be the next one on my list. Slowly checking you off. Just kidding. I'm checking you out. Okay, bye.